Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with another TTM mail day. It's kind of a bit of a recap from Monday and Tuesday. I just did not get a chance to do a video yesterday, so I waited. The mail didn't come in time anyways, so I picked up the other morning, and then the mail is still not here for Wednesday. So just a little recap, a midweek recap for you. So if you are not familiar with what TTM is or what it stands for through the mail. And what I do is I write to athletes or celebrities, military veterans, you name it, through the mail asking for their autograph. And all you need is a couple stamps, a couple envelopes, and a card or a picture, or whatever you want to send to them. So it's very simple, very easy. There are links down below to some of the address sites I find my ideas from if you're interested. A few are paid sites, but some of them come with free trials, and then there is a free site, sportscardforum.com, which I post to regularly. Let's try to every weekend to get those updated. So let's go ahead and start with what came in on Monday. We'll start with the cards. We got 2 cards signed by Mr. Ben Ogilvy, who was a pretty good hitter for the Brewers during their playoff runs in the 80s. And also did start with the Tigers and Red Sox in the early and later 70s. Then we got a 78 top signed by Mike Garman. These cards are all from Cris Jasper on Facebook, so thank you, Cris, for these. And then I got 3 of 3. Hadn't seen anything from his home in a while, but he would sign like through the team he was coaching with, Dwayne Kuiper. So it's kind of nice to see that he's still signing. 78, 81 Donruss, and 80 tops. And then there were some photos that day. So we got actor, typically plays like a mafia guy or something like that. Well known for his roles in The Sopranos. We got Vincent Pastore. Sadly, I'm using glossy photos because that's all I had at the moment. I'm not really able to order photos right now. So I've been printing them myself, and I didn't have any matte photo paper. So, you know, they smudged, but this one's not too bad. It's smudged on the back from the other one. So that one's going to be going to Bruce. I already have an autograph of him from a couple years ago, so that's alright. But I don't even know if you guys, there you kind of see it. It's almost not there, but I'm still happy to get a response. This first photo is still, in my opinion, still good enough to get to Bruce there. And then we got a hockey success, been a little bit. We got Mr. Phil Roberto. He was a left winger for the Canadians. Looks like Buffalo or St. Louis Blues. Might even have been the New York Rangers. I'm not sure. Nope. I think it's just Canadians and Blues at the moment. So we got that one. He's off there in the background behind the goalie. And then he's chasing down something from the North Stars there. And then he sent this one. I'm not sure if it is signed or if it's a facsimile, but either way it's still cool. A nice postcard that he had. So very neat. Mr. Phil Roberto. That's also, I believe, one for Bruce. And this one I meant to send out a long time ago, but actually sent it out recently. This has come back from NBA Hall of Famer Dave Cowens. He doesn't normally sign 2 at a time, but I think because I was requesting for a friend also, and maybe he made an exception. I don't know. I don't think I included a donation. I couldn't find like any actual like recent info whether he charged it or not, so I just gave it a shot. And it works. So Mr. Cowens signed 2 photos for me, so one's going to be going to Bruce in his next package. And then I got 4 cards signed by former relief pitcher and starter, Mr. Cris Carpenter. Not the one from the Cardinals or the Blue Jays. Well, the Cardinals more closer to this time. He played a little bit earlier than that. Looking at his stats, I didn't realize he had a pretty solid year. Which one was it? I think in 92, he had a 2.97 ERA, 5-4, and 88 innings. So he's a pretty solid reliever there for a little bit. But I think he would, like, every now and then maybe spot start every now and then, or at least they tried him out of that. So that was an interesting one to get back. I've never sent to him before. And then final TTM success is come back from somebody that a lot of people have been getting back. I don't normally send to a lot of prospect guys, but he's in the Rockies system. Good young talent. I thought it'd be kind of cool just for the Rockies collection. And you never know, he might come up through us and do a really good job or get a chance within the team. This is Mr. Casey Golden. So, and that was sent to his home. So it's always signed. Just sent one. Don't want to like overwhelm him or anything. So that was neat. So that was it for TTMs. However, I do have something interesting to show you guys if you follow my channel with the World War I autograph collection. I've mentioned in previous videos before at some point that when I found some old family letters years ago, back in 2010, and I typed them up for my grandma and grandpa to be able to read, that my great grandma had saved, and I had letters going all the way back to 1864. So I actually have the book with me from that. This is one letter. This is the oldest that I could find. And I did my best to try and decipher these. A lot of the ink has rubbed away or faded. So, but thought I'd share it with you. So it's kind of funny how. So this is coming from my cousin, great cousin on my grandma's side. He fought in the Civil War for the Union, and he's writing to his wife. So it's funny how he starts it. So in camp near B, and then blank blank something, I couldn't make that out, B station. February the 24th, 1864. It says, "Dear woman, I am sorry that you do not get any more letters from me, but it's not because I've written the letter I have been lost you wanted. I should write whether I got the stamps, 8 of them. I did not. Will you please write and let one know how many dollars you have got for me, so I know whether any of it got lost or not, for I want to send you some more, being I can't come and get it." A lot of it's like either we couldn't figure out what words he was saying, or it's just grammatically it just wasn't correct. So oh, and you think I have forgotten you? It is a mistake. When I am on the post in the silent wakes of the night, I am thinking of you. Last night I stood guard, and I am not helping crying for you whiffle. That's the only word we come up is whiffle. So I don't know if that was the term they used then or not. And when it says, "Got that letter that you sent to him when I came to supper, and I keep good courage, and by the help of God I will be home in a few weeks. You must put your trust in God and not forget to pray, for he's able to dole." And there's a question mark with that. "Things I am sorry that you feel so bad about me. Makes me feel sad too, but no, I can't get a furlough, but I will try and get a discharge by and by, for I cannot stand it to march. If I do come, how we will take all the comfort there is for us. God would be pleased to see us together once more, living up to his requirements as we ought to. I would like to see your smiling face once more. They have got the men in a tight shot, and they mean to hold them. There's no use in trying to get away unless a man is of my use of them. They will find me but little or no use in a march. They may keep me for something else, but if they do so, shall be out of danger of battle. I intend to go to the hospital by and by. I got a letter from you, and that you was as well as common. I'm well, only a little lame once in a while. I stand the soldiers for letter. I never thought." And it just kind of goes on and on. Yes, it's kind of hard to read because it's not grammatically correct, and it's hard to decipher the letter. But it's pretty interesting because all his letters, he actually ends up getting shot and wounded later on here, and he's writing from the military hospital, and he's just telling my great cousin that he misses his wife. So that's kind of cool. But there's just tons of letters. There's letters going to World War I as well. There's from 1887, 1890, just from various family members. And 1925, I think there's two binders going all the way to about 1926 or so, and there's more at our house from the 60s. So it's just an interesting family. Oh, it goes to 27. just an interesting family letter. So I just thought I'd share just an excerpt from one of my cousin's writings there. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you all when I get a chance to do another video. So talk to you later. Bye.